Perfect.
So let's talk Shedeur Sanders. Why did Shedeur Sanders not get drafted in the first round? Also, what do you guys think down below? Would you have drafted Shedeur Sanders in the first round? You can put yes, you can put no, you can put a reasoning as to why you would or would not. Let us know in the comments below. And obviously, guys, make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and slide it up. So we're going to talk about the two main reasons of why he did not get drafted in the first round. Number one, if we talk about gameplay, most of his gameplay is good. His total arm value, in my opinion, I think it's acceptable. I really do. Processing, for the most part, I think is pretty good. I think there's two things that drive me nuts. Number one is he tries too hard for his team to try and make something happen in play. And it sounds good, but it's rarely successful consistently. Okay, there was very few quarterbacks that could play like Brett Favre, but there were a lot of quarterbacks who thought like Brett Favre. Do you get what I'm saying? Brett Favre was the type of guy, he would throw it between three guys, and he would throw it up the defender's cheeks, out the defender's mouth, into the hands of the receiver. Like, that's just, he SpaceX'd it right through a guy's, biscuits. And that's what he did. And he'd be successful. But then there's a lot of guys where that doesn't happen. They throw the ball and it's an interception going back as a pick six. Okay, so the other thing is I think that it doesn't make any sense that how can you complain about your offensive line publicly and then hold on to the ball longer than anyone else? It doesn't make sense. You cannot do both. And you should understand that it's like, if my offensive line sucks, I got to get the ball out quicker. He took so many unreasonable sacks just due to the fact that he held on to the ball way too damn long. And then he would turn around and complain about his offensive line. It was like, you not see what's happening here? And so those are the things that drove me the most nuts when it came to his gameplay. Aside from that, everything else is like pretty solid. Now, people are probably going to try to make this into a whole host of reasons as to why he wasn't drafted. But think about it this way. Every single team in the NFL said no, not to his talent, but to his character. This is the day and age where they will bend over backwards just to draft a quarterback who even shows slight potential, even in a pinky finger. Okay? They'll move up 2 spots just to draft a guy they're going to cut in 2 years. And they probably know it, and they're going to do it anyways, because just that slight chance that he's going to be good. Well, today or yesterday, they said no. They said no, and Shedeur Sanders is better than he at least should have gone somewhere in the first round when it comes to just talent-wise. But I think if you're a general manager and you're management of these teams, you're looking at it and going, do we really want to deal with him and what he brings? Okay, because he's got a massive fan base on top of it. He's got a dad that's got a hot mic. If he doesn't do good, and even if it's his fault, what is his dad going to say? Oh, my son needs to do better, or they're not utilizing my son correctly. And then what's the fan base of the Sanders family? What are they going to say? They're going to say, oh, cut him, fire him. Is it worth the hassle? The NFL said no. It's blatant. They said no. He'll get drafted, no question about it. But he wasn't high enough on people's list to draft him in the first round. And that's shocking. That's completely shocking. So it tells you that they didn't like what he was selling. Simple as that. People are going to try to make it into more than what it is. They thought his character was not worth a first-round pick, not his talent. That's my opinion.